Want to welcome everybody to tonight's game between the Rector Bobcats and the Mark Tree Indians. We're here at Rector, and it's Homecoming 2007, and we're going to show you a little bit of that homecoming. Hannah Parsley will be doing the announcing for us. She is a senior here at Rector, and we're glad to have her join YHC tonight, and we'll be bringing that to you in just a moment.
Beginning with 7th grade maid, Bethany Small. Rebecca is the daughter of Lionel and Janet Dodd. Her activities include basketball, softball, Renaissance, Tone, German Club, and FBLA. Rebecca is being escorted by her father, Lionel Dodd. Hillary is the daughter of Carol Calhoun and Jack Calhoun. Her activities include basketball, softball, pep club, student council, yearbook staff, science club, FCCLA, German club, and senior high honor society. Hillary is being escorted by her father, Jack Calhoun. Parading in front of the Queen candidates is our 2006 football homecoming queen, Jessica Hill. She's being escorted by little Mr. and Mrs. Rector. Little Mr. Rector is Max Ford. He's the son of Todd Ford and Brandy Castleberry. Little Miss Rector is Kaylee McClung. Kaylee is the daughter of Heath and Vera McClung. At this time, I would like to introduce you to our 2007 Queen candidates. Tonight, our candidates will be arriving together. First candidate, Whitney Conley. Whitney is the daughter of Shane and Nancy Holcomb and Cole and Carol Conley. Her activities include Drama Club President, FBLA Vice President, Student Council, Science Club, German Club Historian, Juniorettes, Gifted and Talented. Whitney is being escorted by Shane Holcomb. Next Queen candidate, Kelly Frederick. Kelly is the daughter of Trent and Angie Frederick. Her activities include German Club, Science Club, Pep Club, and going to the games to cheer for all the athletes. Kelly is being escorted by her father, Trent Frederick. Queen candidate, Allison Smart. Allison is the daughter of Jeff and Trish Smart. Her activities include basketball, FBLA, Pep Club, Science Club, German Club, Yearbook, Honor Society, and Juniorettes. Allison is being escorted by her father, Jeff Smart. Now we will present our senior maids and queen. Our senior maid is Kelly Frederick. Our maid of honor is Whitney Conley. And our 2007 football homecoming queen is Allison Smart. Before we end our ceremony this evening, we would like to present to you our 2007 football homecoming king, Alex Ruff. He is the son of Shane and Teresa Ruff. Alex is being escorted by senior Kelsey Chevalier. Please join me in a round of applause for the 2007 Rector Football Homecoming Court.
That was Hannah Parsley, senior at Rector, presenting the homecoming, and hope that you enjoyed that. And we'll be back in just a little bit with starting lineups for both teams.
Well, everybody's got the same vehicles to sell. All we have to sell is service and reputation.
You seem to want to treat the customer the way you want to be treated.
They're going to be treated good, they're going to get good service, going to get a good vehicle.
Taking care of the people after the sale. We feel like we're absolutely the best.
It's all a family, customers and the people who work here.
We have a good reputation with a lot of good people.
I only have Alan, Christian, and Dexter.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter. At Gregory's Creations, fragrant candles and lampe brochet fills the air. Brides are registering for fine china.
Many unique gift ideas and a warm, friendly atmosphere is created at Patricia's Tea Room. Plus, Patricia's Tea Room serves lunch Thursday through Saturday at 11 to 2.
Call J.R. York, attorney at law, if you've been injured by another's negligence, hurt at work, or denied disability. Over 20 years experience. J.R. York, attorney at law. Call 624-7406.
The National Guard members are our sons and our daughters, our neighbors, our co-workers. It's almost the DNA of America.
Well, welcome to tonight's game between the Mark Tree Indians and the Rector Bobcats. We're at Rector. It is homecoming night, and hope you got to see some of the homecoming festivities. The Mark Tree Indians, they come in with a record of 5 wins, 1 loss. The conference record, they're 2-0 in the 3AA. The school colors for Mark Tree are navy and gold. The head coach is Tim Branham. The defensive coordinator is Waylon Dunn. The running back coach is Matt Wright. The receiving and defensive end coach is Luke Lovins. The superintendent of schools is Greg Masters, and the cheerleaders, the captain is Taylor Green, the co-captain Emma Terrell, Sierra Harson, Lindsay Constant, Brittany Morgan, Megan Tedford, Anna Bealey, Jayla O'Neill, Amber Ford, Corey Jones, Chelsea Harston, Marcia Buckley. The mascot, we had the mascot name down here a little bit ago, and I can't find that now, is Paige McDonald, and the sponsor is Kathy Johnson. For the Rector Bobcats, the home team, their school colors are blue and gray. Their overall record is 1-5 in the 3AA. They're 0-2 in this conference. The school colors, again, are blue and gray. Coaches, head coach Elliot Jacobs, assistant coach Nathan Henderson, superintendent of school is Rob Louder, and the high school principal is Wade Williams. Cheerleaders, the sponsors are Amber Powell and Jade Mount, and the cheerleaders are Kelsa Chavela, Lene Cosby, Amanda Lair, Chelsea Benson, Brittany Sharp, and Shelby Hall. I'm Bill Hampton. Glad that you've joined us. We have tonight with me again my partner, Hank Lippert, and we also have spotting with us tonight, Kim Stokes, up on the roof tonight doing the camera work for us is Steve Johnson. So we're going to be, just bear with us. We're at we can't see the camera. We're watching it on TV just like you folks are. So we may be behind, may be there. But Hank, it's going to be a good challenge tonight.
I think you're right, Bill.
Do you have the starting lineups for us tonight?
Yes, I do. Okay, for the visiting Mark Tree Indians, the center, Zach Eldridge, he's a junior. One of the tackles is Matt Watts, a senior. The other tackle is Ben Carter, he's a senior. The guards are here, Erlis Coleman, he's a junior. Junior Zach Wynn. And the tight end is Clint Hawkins, he's a senior. The running back is John Ed Turpin, he's a senior. Slot back is senior Jay Blanchett. Lauren Gann is a senior. He's the quarterback. Michael Gray, a junior, is running back. And the split end is Nathan Ivey. He's a senior.
Hank, I've already got an apology to make. For some reason, I was calling the Rector of the Bobcats. They're the Cougars.
Yeah, well, we all make mistakes every now and then.
Yep, that's my fault.
Okay, for the Rector Cougars, junior Buck Logan is the quarterback. Daniel Hester, a senior, is running back. Corbin Taylor is tight end. He's a senior. Sophomore Seth Parsley is one of the ends. Dalton Shaw, a junior, is running back. Other running back is Tyler Small. He's a senior. The left guard is Rodney Hall. He's a sophomore. Right guard is Seth Matheny. He's a senior. Alex Rolfe is the center. He's a senior. Senior Joey Cox is the right tackle, and senior Brent Boyd is the other tackle. So there you have the Rector Cougars starting lineups on offense.
Well, Rector comes in, talked to the coaches prior to the game, both teams, and of course Mark Tree comes in with a winning record. They're 2-0 in the conference, 5-1 record. Rector, on the other hand, 1-5, 0-2 in the conference. Homecoming, a lot of things can happen. One, either the excitement of the players all get involved, for the home team, or they get involved with the homecoming and they forget to play football. But Rector, in their defense, they've had a lot of injuries this year, Hank.
Yeah, they have, Bill. They've been depleted pretty bad.
And we're just a few minutes away from kickoff. We're going to take a short break and be back in just a moment.
A-Plus Medical Equipment of Dexter has the answers for you. Oxygen patients, are you unhappy with your service? There's no cost to switch, and generally, no doctor visit is required. Home delivery, friendly staff, and high-quality equipment is the A-Plus way. A-Plus delivers the best in customer service for Southeast Missouri. For all your care, we're always there. A-Plus Medical Equipment, located at 8 North Catalpa in Dexter. Call us toll-free at 888-624-0402. Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful, historic downtown Dexter.
Visit or call Wallace & Owens Country Mart Bakery for all your special occasions. Steaks, chops, hams, and seafoods are just a few specialties you will find at Wallace & Owens Country Mart.
Morgan Furniture and Appliance has name brands such as Justice, Ashley, Cochran, Best Chair, Sealy, Whirlpool, and KitchenAid. That's Morgan Furniture and Appliance in downtown Dexter.
The Bunny Patch has formal wear for all occasions. Looking for prom, pageant, and bridal accessories, including shoes and jewelry? Shop the Bunny Patch, where you can also get tuxedo rentals.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college or career classes. Three Rivers affordable tuition
means Pell Grants go further.
I can use A+.
I got a scholarship.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
All right. Back to action here. Right before the kickoff, Clint Hawkins is going to be kicking off Mark Tree. And back deep receive is Daniel Hester. And he's the one that's going to catch the ball. He got the ball. He's up.
Got to reverse. Got to reverse. Boy, got a lot of room on the right side, Hank.
Yes,
he's got a lot of running room.
Sideline.
Great move.
Hit back. Down to the 40-yard line.
That was Dalton Shaw there. And I tell you what a great wall they had, and he takes it across midfield. Rector's going to start in great territory as they're going to be in Mark Tree territory at the 42-yard line.
A great kickoff return.
You know, they ran that reverse every time at Piggott, the game we did, the only game we've done thus far for Rector.
Okay, Alex Rolfe, a senior, leads him up the line of scrimmage. Buck Logan is quarterback. He's in the shotgun. Got a man in motion. There's a handoff. There's a reverse.
Oh, look at here.
Pass.
I tell you, they pulled it all out. What a great play.
Great play down to the 24-yard line.
Pass that time by Hester, and he hit the Shaw. What a great pass play.
Well, the pass wasn't a thing of beauty, but it got there, and it was effective.
Well, it's a gain of 16. It's a 1st and 10.
Wilson on the tackle for the Indians.
Okay, we're back up the line of scrimmage. Seth Parsley split out to the right. Split backs. Here's the snap. A quick pass over the head of Seth Parsley.
Yeah, Buck that time overthrew his receiver.
Okay, that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line.
I tell you what, Rector's come out wide open offense. I'll have to say that.
Parsley split out left this time. There's the pitch to Hester. He cuts to the right, and he's hauled down after a pretty good gain.
Nice run that time by Hester.
Hester on a carry for the Cougars. Tackle by Tackard for the Indians.
Tankard made the tackle that time for Mark Tree. Well, we miss Owed up here tonight, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Gain of 6.
Okay, it's going to bring up a 2nd and 4 for the Rector Cougars.
3rd down and 4 Cougars.
Great football weather tonight.
Full house backfield. Trap play that time. Inside
Oh,
handoff
got a fumble.
to
Ball's
Small.
on
He
the ground.
fumbles.
Small carries the ball for the Cougars. The
Blo-
fumble at the end of the play. Recovered by the Cougars.
Yep, I believe Seth Matheny recovered that ball.
Looks like a loss of 1 that time, Hank. Going to bring up a 4th and 4.
On the fumble recovery. Lost a yard. 4th down and 5 Cougars.
Okay, it's 4th and 5 from the 20-yard line.
They're going for it.
Matheny split way out to the left. Hester's in motion. There's a handoff to Hester going around the right side.
Good pop that
He's
time.
hit 2-3 times. He works toward the first down marker, but he's going to be short.
Cougars. Picked up about 3.
I tell you what, good pop that time by the Mark Tree defense as they strung that play out and popped him real good and stacked it up there. And Mark Tree is going to take over on downs, and they're going to take over on their own 18.
Okay, now we're going to see Mark Tree on offense for the first time tonight.
Logan Gant, the quarterback, or Lauren Gant, the quarterback.
There's the run
He's on a
play.
keeper.
Around the right side. Oh,
He may have got 1 that time, Hank. Good defense that time by the Cougars.
well, it was a hard-earned one.
Yes,
You got
it was. They're actually showing no gain there.
No gain. 2nd down and 10 Indians.
Okay. 2nd and 10. There's a handoff on the running backs.
Boy, I'll tell you what, the Cougar defense have come to play, haven't they?
Yeah, they have.
They've really made some nice hits there. Mark Tree was in a pro set that time.
Matheny on the tackle for the Cougars.
Loss of 1. Actually, at no gain, what we're going to give him.
Yard on the play.
Yeah,
Brings
probably
up a long third and 10.
3rd down, a long 10 for the Indians.
Well, let's see what they do here, Bill. Okay.
Gant rolls back, rolls to his right. Nice pitch, nice catch
Nice
that
catch.
time. Big guy, too. Well, look at him ramble down, up across or over the 50 down to the
Yeah.
47-yard line.
Big John Ed Turpin.
I'll tell you what, he's a big guy.
Tackle by Lopez for the Cougars.
Well, it,
Good for Indian. 1st down at the
33-yard catch and run that time. What a nice pass. Gant rolling out to his right. And nice pass, nice catch. I tell you what, Turpin's a big guy.
Yeah.
Boy, he can ramble.
it's a speed, too.
Yes.
They're down to 47. That changed the field position pretty quick.
It sure did.
There's a handoff on the dive play to the fullback.
That was Gray that time.
Virtually no gain on that play.
Matheny in on the tackle that time for Rector. About a yard gain. Going to bring up a 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. 2nd down 10 Indians.
Well, now they're saying no gain at all, so great defense. Matheny there on that tackle.
There's Gant to hand off to.
Oh, what a good stick that time. Gray was a ball carrier. Hester made the initial hit, and it was
Gain of about 5.
3rd and 5.
3rd down 5 for the Indians.
Quincy Wilson in with the play from the sideline.
Got old Turpin in there at fullback. Let's see if they try to work with him on his 3rd and 5.
Man in motion is Jade Blancett. There's the pitch.
Oh, what a good hit. Hester that time hit him low. Matheny also in on that tackle. Gray the ball carrier, a gain of 1. Going to bring up a 4th and 4. Let's see what Mark Tree does here. If they punt, try to work on field position, or if they think they can make it, Hank. What do you think they're going to do?
I think they're going for it.
They're going to call a timeout. That's a good call right there. They're going to call timeout.
What if sports were much more than just a game, and there was more at stake than just the score? What if it were possible to see the world impacted for Jesus Christ through the influence of athletes and coaches?
Hi, my name is Bill Ray. I'm the area representative for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes in Southeast Missouri. If you'd like to see athletes and coaches striving to win, doing it God's way, call me at 280-0932 or go to fca.org and put in your zip code. FCA, the heart and soul in sports.
Imagine a future where one company could offer you cable, internet, and phone.
Well, with New Wave, you get digital cable with DVR, HD TV, and an interactive guide.
Unbelievable speed with high-speed internet. And now, even digital phone service, giving you unlimited calling coast to coast. All from one company. Welcome to the future.
Call New Wave Communications now for great installation specials.
Well, Hank, we're back, and looks like after the timeout, Mark Tree is going to go for it. See what they come up with here. They were successful the last time on a 3rd down with a rollout and a pass to Turpin.
Michael Gray's in a deep tailback position. There's a quarterback. He options.
He's
Gray.
got it.
He's got the 1st down and more.
What a nice option play that time by Gant. When the hole sealed up, he pitched back to Gray, and Gray got just enough there as he gained 5.
Hey, this Lauren Gant's got some quickness.
Yes, he does. He's a short guy, but I tell you what, he moves quite well. They've got him listed as a 5'9", 155-pound senior, but he knows what he's doing back there at that quarterback position.
First and 10. There's a handoff to the big fullback, John Ed Turpin. He plows forward for a yard or 2.
Turpin, the ball carrier.
He impressed me with his hands while ago on that first pass play, Hank.
Yep. He caught the ball with his hands and not his arms.
2nd down 8 Indians.
There's a quick pass.
Oh, nice run. We've got a flag on the play. Pass that time was caught by Blancett. It actually looked like a lateral, looked like it was thrown back behind. But but we'll count that as a pass.
Tackle by Spears for the Cougars. There is a flag on the play.
Penalty is going to go against the Mark III Indians.
See what it's for. It's a minor infraction.
It's a what? Minor.
No, hey, that's a 10
a
yard.
10 yard.
I guess it was a holding call.
It's going to be out.
Illegal block by the Indians.
Illegal block.
Illegal
penalty.
block.
Second down and 19 for the Indians at the Cougar 44.
That's going to bring up second long. Second 18. Okay, here's Gant with the snap. He's back. He's rolling to the left. Throws downfield. A pretty good looking pass. Oh, it's just off the fingertips of Clint Hawkins, the tight end.
Hawkins was wide open. He had beat his defender, and it was just off his fingertips there. It had been a good catch, and he would have rolled on right, or I believe he'd have gone on into the end zone, don't you?
Yeah, I believe he could have made it catch. He just kind of looked like he kind of short-armed it.
Yep.
Brings up third down and 19.
Third 19 for the Mark III Indians. They're going to be at the 43-yard line.
Well, let's see what they got up their sleeve this time. There's a snap. We got a little inside reverse here. That was Jay Blansett. Pretty good carry.
Yeah, Lopez and Matheny that time sniffed that out, brought him down. He's going to be well sharp, but it was a nice gain.
Real good game.
So let's see what they do. They went for it last time on fourth down. Mark III did, but this time it's going to bring up a fourth and 11.
I believe they're going to go for it again, Bill.
See what Gant's going to do with his team this time.
Wilson split out to the left.
He's back to pass.
He's looking for Wilson out there. No, he found
Oh.
Blansett, and it's a touchdown.
He's gone. What a nice pass that time, and Jay Blansett on a dead run caught that pass. What a nice loft to Blansett. That was a 35-yard pass play.
Well, that ball was on the money that time.
Well, he's had 2 for 3 completions. Gant has for 68 yards already.
If he keeps this up, he'll be the new Heisman Trophy front runner.
Yeah, every football game we watch on the nationally televised game, we've got a new front runner, don't we?
Yes, we do.
No extra point being attempted
By Clint Hawkins.
Snap
There's a
back,
snap.
ball down, kick up.
He
No
missed
good.
it wide left.
Well, with timeout on the field, with 4:11 to go in the first quarter, it's Mark III 6, Rector 0. We'll be back in just a minute.
Daniel Hester's deep receive for Rector. It's a short kick. It's taken upfield by
Parsley has it.
Seth Parsley.
Parsley, a nice run back, gets it back to the 35. That's where Rector will take over on their own 35 with 4:02 to go in this first period. It's homecoming at Rector. Glad that you joined us on YHC TV. I'm Bill Hampton along with Hank Lippert. Kim Stokes helping doing spotting tonight. And up on the roof tonight with the camera is Steve Johnson.
Okay, here comes Rector.
Full house backfield, straight T, handoff that time. Oh, look at the nice cutback that time.
Yeah, that was Hester.
Nice cutback as everything was stacked up to the right. He just cut back toward the middle of the field, got a nice game. Let's give him 7 on that. It's going to bring up a second and 3. Yeah, well, let's call it second and 4, or second and 4 is a gain of 6. Always like to give them a little bit more than what they get.
We're gonna call it 6.5 then. Okay, Seth Parsley split out here to the left. Full house backfield. There's a quick handoff to the first back through.
I'd go for no gain that time. Good defense that time.
I think that was Dalton Shaw on the carry.
Small on the carry for the Cougars.
Tackle that time by Turpin, and also Josh Darbney was in there on that tackle.
No gain, 3rd down and 4 Cougars.
3rd and 4. Rector needs a 1st and 10 to keep this drive going. Pro set.
There's a snap. Fake. Quick
nice.
pass over here.
He almost had that 1st and 10 that time, and he turned to make a quick turn that time.
He still may have it, Bill. They're probably going to call for a measurement. He got the 1st down.
Shaw got it.
Yard is good for a Cougar 1st down.
Shaw made a good catch, and he was trying to make a pivot, and he slipped.
Yeah.
And he could have got more on that, but nice pitch and catch. And I tell you what, Buck had a lot of pressure in on him that time.
He had a man right in his face.
Sure did. He got rid of it very quick. Good gain and good 1st and 10. Full house backfield. Ooh, ooh.
Now that's a hard hit right there.
That way, look at them both get up there. Turpin and also Wilson in on the tackle.
Tyler Small
carried the
sandwiched.
ball. Yes, and he got a nice gain of 5.
Gain of 5, 2nd down 5 Cougars.
But I want to tell you, we could hear that pop all the way up here.
Yes, it was audible and it was visual.
I think you probably heard that through our mics.
Okay, there's Buck up, quarterback.
Good protection.
Oh.
Overthrows his receiver. That was Parsley that time.
He was wide open over there, but
he sure
just kind
was.
of missed him.
That's twice that he's missed Parsley out there. 3rd and 5 at midfield for the Rector Cougars. 1:23 to go in this first quarter.
You know, Bill, I love his quarterback's name. It's Logan Buck. That's a football name, isn't it?
That is. I mean, it just has college written all over it, doesn't it? Yeah, he's got a great arm on him. We watched him in warm-up, and if he gets time, he can throw.
He's also got a bionic arm, too.
I'll tell you about that in just a minute.
Okay.
Ball carrier that time was Hester. He got no gain.
Hester carries the ball for the Cougars.
Buck got a staph infection right after the Piggott game, and he was out for 2 weeks. And the only way that they can do a staph infection is lance it and leave it open so he couldn't play. He wears that brace on there for protection.
Well, I watched Bionic Woman this week, and I thought, well, maybe they've
I can
made
tell.
him a new arm, you know.
I can tell some people have nothing more to do than watch things like that. 4th down, it looks like Rector's going to go for it at midfield. Clock is running. Pro set. Buck back to pass. He's got a receiver in it.
Oh, he took his eye off of him. He's going to run before he caught the ball.
Sure did. He hit Parsley. Parsley had the 1st and 10 right where he was, and he dropped it.
He needs to take over on downs.
New Madrid will take, or New Madrid, Mark Tree will take over at midfield with 36 seconds to go in this first period, leading the Rector Cougars 6-0.
Okay, there's Gander. Quick hander. I think the.
Oh, what a
Heck
nice
of a
second
run.
and third effort that
Big
time.
John Head Turner.
Turpin. I tell you, what a second and third effort, because he was stopped line of scrimmage, got through, and it got hit again, and he gained 9 that time. Great run. I took my eye off to look at the scoreboard, and when I looked back, I saw the action in the backfield, and Turpin was already gone. Let's see if they get a play off before the quarter ends. Hand off to Gray. He's got a big hole,
and
he's going to be gone. Gray is going to score as the horn goes off to end the first period. What a nice run that time. A 41-yard touchdown run by Michael Gray.
Well, the hole opened for
It
him
sure
right
did.
there, and he just he shot through there like greased lightning.
Mark Tree going to go for 2 since they missed the extra point a while ago.
I got a feeling John Ed Turpin's going to get no. There's a pass play. Again, rolling out to the right. Oh, almost.
Tried to hit Gray that time and right off his fingertips. 2-point conversion, no good. So at the end of the first period, it is Mark Tree Indians 12 and the Rector Cougars nothing. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back in just a minute. How are you doing today?
Doing great, wonderful.
Hello, and welcome to What's Cooking in Our House.
Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Hometown Shorts.
Todd, welcome to the show.
Bill, thank you very much.
Year, or this game tournament, so I'm not.
Glen St. Motors has 2 great locations, Rector, Arkansas and Kennett, Missouri. Glen St. Motor in Rector has all makes, models of GMC Yukon, Sierra trucks, and Acadias. Glen St. Motors in Kennett has Chevrolet, Cadillac, Pontiac, Buick, and GMC trucks. Glen St. Motors located on Highway 49 North in Rector and 1607 Independence in Kennett. Glen St. Motors, where friends bring you here and service brings you back.
Okay, we're back to action. Mark Tree's fixed to kick off. It's Clint Hawkins kicking off. Down to about that 15-yard line. Here's another reverse, fake reverse.
Shaw has it, gives it to Parsley. Parsley's going to be tackled at the 25. Tackle that time, Zach Wynn was the first one in for Mark Tree. Mark Tree was ready for that reverse that time, weren't they, Hank?
Yeah, they were, Bill. Yep. Well, let's see if Rector gets something started here. Parsley split out way to the left.
Reverse that time in the backfield. Ball handed off to Hester, and then Hester handed off to Small. Small's going to have a loss on the play. Loss that looks like Hank of 5 yards, so it's going to bring up a 6 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd and 16.
Well, Mark Tree got so much penetration that time that that play was doomed from the start.
Second down, 16 for the Cougars.
Okay.
Oh, a fumble. Ball's loose. I think Rector got the ball back that time.
Logan Buck went back to pass then, and it looked like the ball got knocked away from him.
Looked like number 55 for Rector Matheny.
I think it's the second time he was recovered a fumble tonight. And they're very lucky to have that ball right now.
Oh, they are. I mean, that ball just came flying out of there.
That's going to bring up 3rd and about 20.
Third down at 19 Cougars.
Well, they got everybody split out wide now.
Got
And
it.
in motion. We got a little sweep going around the left side.
Yeah,
for a
that's
short gain.
Tyler Small with the carry. Tackle that time by John Ed Turpin.
Small carries the ball for the Cougars.
Looks like a gain of 4.
Well, this is surely going to send them back in punt formation from this end of the field.
Yeah. It's going to bring up a I thought it was 4th down. It is. They've now done that. 4th down and going to bring up a 13 or 14.
4th down and 14 for the Cougars.
Back deep to kick for Rector is Daniel Hester. Back to receive for the Mark Tree Indians is Gray and Ivy. Nice punt. Ball's going to bounce and take a good Rector bounce. Going to be down at the 37-yard line of Mark Tree.
Well, that's a pretty good punt.
That was a nice punt. 10 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this first half. It's second quarter. It's Mark Tree 12, Rector nothing. And Hank, we're seeing a lot of field position change here. A good punt that time. Rector now needs to put a stop on Mark Tree. Mark Tree, on the other hand, they feel very comfortable, and another touchdown before half is what they're going to try to get.
Oh, yeah. Gant brings up the line of scrimmage.
Turpin, the ball carrier. Tackled that time by Matheny, or by Small, I mean. Gain of 2 on that. Going to be 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd down 8 Indians.
I want to appreciate the Rector School System for allowing YHC to come in and do this game for you folks tonight.
There's a quick handoff to Big Ed
Turpin has got plenty of room, and there's a flag thrown. This may come back. Turpin's going to go all the way. That run that time was a 60-yard run, but they're going to come back, I believe.
Illegal block against the Indians.
They had that same call in the first period, illegal block.
One of the guards, Zach Wynn, come off the field injured.
It looked like he twisted an ankle or a knee there. They're going to take a look at him.
Well, that's going to hurt Mark Tree's feelings having a great run like that and to have it called back.
Sure was. That's a nice run that time. I'll tell you what, Turpin is a big young man, and I tell you what, he's deceivingly quick.
He was hauling the mail.
Yes, he was. Big guy's coming off to get a quick breath.
So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 12 for him.
He's listed at 6 foot 200 pounds. He is a senior. That's John Ed Turpin, and good-looking prospect.
Well, he's a big 6-footer.
Yes, he is. Oh, nice fake that time. Again, he's rolling to the right. He's looking downfield. Ball is underthrown,
but I believe
and it's going to be caught.
He made the catch.
What a nice catch by Clint Hawkins as he came back to receive that. And he had a 14-yard pass play for a 1st and 10. That's his. That was a nice catch that time by Hawkins as he came back.
Well, that ball had no spiral on it at all.
No. Unofficially, we've got Gant 3 for 4 for 82 yards.
So it's first down from the Rector 47. Oh, here's a pitch out to the left side to Gray. And he got a first down.
Yeah, Gray picked up 11 that time. Who was on the tackle? Kim. Seth Parsley on the tackle that time. Gray's a workhorse on their offense, isn't he?
He's one of them.
Yes.
First and 10 at the Rector 35-yard line. Lauren Gann hands off to Big Ed Turpin.
Gain of 5 on that play.
Turpin on the carry for the Indians. Tackled by Haley for the Cougars.
Haley made the tackle that time for Rector.
Gain of 4. Gain of 5. 2nd down 5 Indians.
Clock running. We're under 8 minutes to go in this second quarter.
There's another handoff to big John Ed Turpin. He's going around the right side. He cuts back.
Oh.
But a great open field tackle.
August Lopez that time wrapped him up there. What a nice tackle. Kim Stokes doing a great job spotting for us now. So we'll be able to tell you who made some of the tackles, and you players, we're sorry. Generally our spotter who is with us is at National Guard this weekend, and Kim is generally our camera person. Now she's come down to help us do a little spotting, so that's going to help. Third and a long one, and we're going to have a timeout as Rector wants to talk about it with 7:16 to go in this second quarter. We're going to take a short break and be back in just a moment.
The absolute first thing is honesty is the best policy. Treat people how you want to be treated. People keep coming back to Allen Christian because they get a good, honest, fair deal, and the service is second to none. Just a family atmosphere with no pressure. We treat people right, and everybody seems to like it.
Try to take care of them the way we'd want to be taken care of, and our loyal customers know that. That's why they keep coming back, and we hope to continue that for a long time.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter. At Trinkets and Treasures, you will find a unique shop featuring charming antiques, gifts, and collectibles.
Customers come first at First Midwest Bank, located at 20 West Stoddard. Phone 624-3571. First Midwest Bank, chartered in 1963 and still locally owned and operated.
Whether redecorating or registering for your wedding, discover beautiful home decor at Decor.
The National Guard members are our sons and our daughters, our neighbors, our co-workers. It's almost the DNA of America.
Okay, we're back to action here. We've got about 7 minutes and 16 seconds left in the first half. Mark Tree's on top 12-0. They had a touchdown call back just a minute ago on about a 60-yard run. It's third and short. There's a handoff to Nathan Ivey. And I believe he's going to have the first down.
Tackle that time made by Daniel Hester.
And it is the first down.
Well, Kim is saying one thing, and the announcer saying the other over here. We're going to get him here at halftime. We're going to talk to him. He's going to have to listen to who we've got making the tackles. But he did pick up a 1st and 10 that time. That's Ivey's first carry. Kind of sneaked him in there.
Yeah,
got him back a halfback, giving Turpin a little rest here on the sideline.
There's a pitch to
Gray
coming around there. He's caught in the backfield. He's cut back.
Oh, what a nice steal. Look at that. 4 guys in on that tackle. Small and Taylor, and you also had Cox in on that tackle. What a nice gang tackle that time by the Rector Cougars. Big loss that time is going to bring up a 2nd and 19.
You know, here's where Rector really needs to tighten up.
Yes.
They play pretty good defense, and then they give up a big play.
Yep. Well, we know Gant can throw the ball. We know that he's got some good receivers out here. Let's see what they try to do. Turpin's back in there. They're going to give him the ball right off tackle, and he's gone.
That's a carbon copy of that 60-yard run he had earlier.
Sure is.
But
we've got a flag on the play. That was a 34-yard run. Looks like we're going to have a personal foul, 15-yard penalty on holding it is.
Well, you know, Bill, John Ed Turpin have 100 yards rushing. He's had 100 yards rushing called back.
Yep. That's their 3rd penalty. All of them been 10-yard penalties, 30 yards in penalties for Mark Tree. 5:57 to go in this second quarter. Head coach Tim Brannon was not pleased with that call.
Oh no, he's got a second 25, but they've been able to overcome some of these big margins. Okay, Gant's back to pass. He's looking deep.
Oh, he's got him.
He's got him wide open, and it's so.
What a nice catch that time by Blansett. The tackle defending that time was Dalton Shaw. We got another penalty.
Tackle by Shaw. There's a flag on the play.
Well, this one's going to walk back Mark Tree again.
We're not sure what the call is right now. We're not sure what the discussion is, but Mark Tree coach is wanting to talk to the
A little confusion on the field right
well,
now.
and we're confused. This is going to be a big one. It's a 15-yarder.
That's going to have to be unsportsmanlike conduct there, probably. The head coach, Mark Tree, is very upset.
Well, they've not signaled what the call is, so we can't tell you what the call is. Even up here in the press box, the announcer is unsure what the call is. They're backing up. They're going to call that holding, and now they're backing it up 5 yards. That's the fourth penalty for the Mark Tree Indians. 2nd and 28. Turpin with the ball.
He tried to break loose on another long run, but the hole wasn't quite there that time.
Third and 25 with just under 5 minutes to go in this second quarter. Rector on top, or Mark Tree on top, 12-0 over Rector.
Well, you can just about figure that he's going to come back and he's going to throw it to Blansett. He's back to pass. He's rolling right.
Nice pass, nice
and
catch.
That's who he got it.
A 10-yard pass play that time. Blansett on the catch. I tell you what, Blansett is a very good receiver. 4th and 15. They're going to go for it.
Well, they made up half the yardage they needed then.
Sure. And Gant is 4 for 5. Let's see, they're going to call timeout. Mark Tree's going to call timeout with 4:10 to go in this second quarter. And we're going to take another short break, and we'll be back in just a moment. Hank, we're back to action. It's 4th and 15. And let's see what Gant comes up with here. He's going to roll straight or go straight back. Long pass downfield. Going for Gray. Off his shoulder pads.
Yes, it was.
He had him. And Gant had got behind the defender.
The defender looked like he might have kind of got a hand in there. So they're going to turn it over on downs here.
Turn it over on downs with 4:05 to go in the second quarter. Rector will take over at their own 29-yard line.
It would sure do them some good if they could get something going here before halftime.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Pass that time intercepted by Gray.
Close pass is intercepted by Gray. Tackled by Parsley for the Cougars.
Gray was in the right place, the right time.
Yes, he
Ball
was.
underthrown, and I tell you, I thought he was going to be gone, Hank.
Well, Buck tried to do a little split-in screen out there, and
First and 10 to Cougar 23.
the defender read that perfectly.
Nice interception that time.
Well, Mark Tree's got their first down now. From about the 23-yard line, there's a handoff to
Guess who?
Turpin. And
He's
he's in
in.
there finally.
Don't see a flag on
That's
this
the
one.
third touchdowns he scored, but only the first one that counted.
Boy, that was a nice run. That was, what, a 23-yard run?
Yeah. That's going to make it 18-0.
Tell you what, the big guy, when he gets full speed ahead, he rolls, doesn't he?
He looks like a load, too. Well, Mark Tree's going for two again. Split backs. They got a little confusion on the field.
Gant moving his backs over to the right.
I thought he was going to call timeout.
He's going to have to hurry to get this off. He gets it off just in time. Ball given to Gray. Gray gets in for the two-point conversion.
So that's going to make it 20-0 for Mark Tree with 3:51 left in the first half.
Indians 20, Cougars
3:51 to go, Hank. As you said, Mark Tree on top 20-0, and it didn't take them long. 2 plays after the interception, and or 1 play, and they're in. And that has to be a stunner. I know that Rector was hoping to keep them out and try to get a drive going before half to get a little momentum going. They still got time. They've got 3 minutes, 51 seconds, but they need to mount something to get back in this game. Again, we're glad you joined us here on YHC TV. Appreciate the hospitality shown by the people at Rector. It's homecoming, and got a nice field. I really, you can't see it from the highway. You can see the lights, but when you get here, they've done a nice job on striping the field, the lighting. Very nice facility. And if you folks, you're going to be in for a real treat when we go to Rector to do a basketball game. It's one of the nicest basketball arenas in high school that I've ever been in. It got chairback seats on a lot of on one side, and just a great place to view a basketball game. Where you're going to enjoy that when we come down here.
Okay, Hawkins moves into the ball and kicks it down to about the 10-yard line. There's Daniel Hester coming up the middle after faking the reverse.
Yep.
And he's up to about the 32, 33-yard line.
Hester brought down that time by Coleman.
And that's where Rector will start their next drive from their own 33-yard line.
Well, Hank, we're being very quiet here, but we're looking at our sheets here trying to get these guys taken care of. Got a full house backfield for Rector. Parsley at time. The intended receiver makes a catch and really sandwiched that time by number 34, Hawkins. And also Tacker that time for Mark Tree. Nice catch that time. Nice run by Parsley. Gain of 8.
Well, Bill, you know, it wasn't too far away from the pass he just had intercepted.
Right.
He threw a little quick slant to Parsley, and Got about 9 yards then.
Yeah, Parsley, like you said, it was a slant there. The last time it looked like he was going out toward the sidelines, and Gray just stepped in between and picked that pass off. But, Hank, that's what Rector needed. They needed a little confidence builder there. Buck, we've seen him pass before, seen him play before down at Piggott, and he throws the ball quite well when he's got time. Tonight he's been rushed, and that's, a compliment to the Mark Tree defense. Mark Tree has got through the line and put a little pressure on him. So, generally when you're having a bad night throwing the ball, something like that does happen. Take on the other hand, Mark Tree quarterback, Gant, he's only dropped back one time, straight drop back. The rest of the time he's either rolled right or rolled left to try to give himself some more time to throw the ball.
Well, I like to see him come. I like to see Buck come back and throw a pass right after have an interception to be complete like that. That's a confidence builder.
Well, it is, and mentally it helps him, and it helps the team saying, well, hey, he's not afraid to throw the ball. And Parsley, it dropped one while ago that would have been a 1st and 10. And Parsley, he made a tough catch. That ball was down around his knees. He made a good catch right there. So, those guys need to pat each other on the back, say, hey, we finally got it going, and let's keep it going.
Maybe they can break one.
Small is back this time in shotgun formation. The ball's fumbled on the ground. Small does pick it up. Back quickly at time was Coleman on top to make the tackle. He was back there trying to get the ball on the ground. The ball went off Small's hands. The ball was down around his ankles on the snapback. So lost that time of 3. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6. 3 minutes to go in this second quarter, Hank.
The clock hadn't moved very fast here in the last minute or so.
No, it hasn't.
3rd down and 6.
Okay, Buck's back to pass.
Oh, fake.
Throws
Good.
it long.
Oh, look at it.
But he can't keep his feet.
Parsley that time made a great catch, stretched completely out as the two defenders from Mark Tree tripped over each other's feet and looked like they were going to make an interception. Parsley comes out of nowhere, catches a ball. If he could have kept his feet, he would have just gone in uncontested.
He split those defenders, and the ball is right there waiting for him.
Got a 38-yard pass play that time to Seth Parsley. Nice catch. Just what you said that Rector needed to do.
Okay, there's Daniel Hester on the pitch. And he's going to be stopped for about no gain there.
Tackle that time by Tyrone Doggett of Mark Tree.
Get close to 2 minutes here in the first half.
Yep. No gain that time, as you said. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 10. But what a nice fake at time that Buck did and froze the defense for just a minute.
Yes, he did. He's back under center again.
He threw that ball good, didn't he? He's rolling left.
He's under heavy pressure, and he's dogged down.
Yep. Great defense that time.
About a 10-yard loss then.
Plants that time sniffed that out, got in there, and would not let Buck go as he made the tackle.
Actually, it's about a 12 or 13-yard loss.
Yep.
Maybe more than about a 15-yard loss.
3rd down and 20, Cougars.
Brings up a 3rd and 20. Full house backfield. Little flare out here to the fullback. He breaks a couple tackles, but there's really no place to go once he broke that.
Hester had time in on the reception. Dog at that time making a tackle for Mark Tree. Going to bring up a 4th and still a long way to go. We're under a minute to go in this first half. 4th and 19, clock at 40 seconds and running.
Well, I got a feeling he's going to be going for the end zone this time.
I got a feeling it's going to be the last play. They're going to milk it down and call timeout, I would assume. They're going to call timeout with 25 and a half seconds to go in this second quarter. And Rector's going to talk it over. With that, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back in a moment. Well, Hank, we've got a 4th and long for Rector with 25 seconds to go. And you know they're going for the pay dirt. They're going to go into the end zone, and let's see what Buck does here.
Well, Mark Reed's, they got everybody pretty deep. They're kind of in a prevent defense right now.
Ooh, what a block.
Pretty good rush. Logan's back to pass.
I'll tell you what, Buck got hammered that time as he threw the ball. I mean, you could hear the pads popping.
Yeah.
And also what a nice block that time. Ball that time, Gant tried to make the interception or Gray, I'm talking about, for Mark Tree, went through his hands. And the ball goes incomplete with 19 seconds to go in this second quarter. See if Mark Tree just tries to run the clock out and go in a half leading by 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, Logan Buck was under a lot of pressure right
Oh,
there.
he was. Of course, everybody in the place knew what was going to happen. He was going to put the ball in the air. Let's see if they don't. Let's see if they don't go to Turpin this time. See if he tries to break one off tackle. Nope, they give it to Gray, and he's going to try to break one.
And he's
broke
2 tackles.
2. Good tackle that time.
He gained about 8 yards.
Yep. Gray was the ball carrier, and the tackle that time was by Lopez and Parsley. So that's going to end the first half with Mark Tree up 20-0 over Rector. And we're going to take a break, and we'll be back, see if we have some halftime festivities, or if not, we'll start the third quarter. We'll be back in just a little bit.
A-Plus Medical Equipment of Dexter has the answers for you. Oxygen patients, are you unhappy with your service? There's no cost to switch, and generally, no doctor visit is required. Home delivery, friendly staff, and high-quality equipment is the A-Plus way. A-Plus delivers the best in customer service for Southeast Missouri. For all your care, we're always there. A-Plus Medical Equipment, located at 8 North Catalpa in Dexter. Call us toll-free at 888-624-0402.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter.
If you're looking for floral, framing, and gift ideas, check out Weber's Ben Franklin. Also, Weber's Ben Franklin has cards for all occasions.
Designs on You does single process and dimensional hair coloring and facials. They also have a full line of makeup along with manicures and pedicures. Let Designs on You make the difference in your style.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college. Why pay university prices?
When the same classes at TRCC cost a lot less.
I can use A+. I get individual attention.
I'm close to home.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2007 Mark Tree Indian Band. not fighting?
Well, we're sitting on top of it.
Well, welcome back to the second half. Hope you enjoyed the halftime show. We'll give you the scoring in the first half. First touchdown by Mark Tree, scored by pass from Gant to Blansett. The extra point was no good. That was with 4:11 to go in the first quarter. The second touchdown, a 41-yard run by Michael Gray, a 2-point conversion, no good. Third touchdown, Turpin, a 22-yard run, and Gray, the 2-point conversion, gives Mark Tree 20 points. Rector had a good drive in that closing seconds of the second quarter and almost took it in for the touchdown, but could not maintain his feet on the pass play, was Seth Parsley. But nice gain that time by the Rector Cougars. Again, we're at Rector. It's their homecoming, and Mark Tree Indians are in command of this game so far, Hank, through 2 quarters.
Total command.
And they're going to, Rector's going to start giving up the ball right here to start the second half. They're going to kick off. Hester will be doing the chores of kicking the ball. Gray, Wilson, and Ivy are deep for the Indians.
Well, Bill, we're just about set for the kickoff. They may be trying to onside kicker there.
They sure might.
And they did. That ball
got to go 10 yards
unless it gets a bounce.
Did not go 10 yards. Ball be blown dead, and Mark Tree will take over on the 44-yard line of the Rector Cougars. I saw him working on that in warm-ups and practice before the game, and boy, he was hitting that ball right on top, and the ball bouncing and taking odd skips, and was doing a nice job. At that time, he just got a little bit high, and it came back on him.
Just a little old chip wedge shot, but it didn't quite work for him.
Well, I've hit that chip wedge sometimes 2 feet, or sometimes 32 yards when it need to only hit it 2 yards,
yeah,
or 3 yards.
I can scull it across the green pretty easy. Okay, here's a snap. Here's a pitch.
Gray's got it
on the left side.
He's gone.
He may be in there for 6, but he knocked out of bounds about the 12, 13-yard line.
Yeah, Gray that time, the ball carrier, Lopez, along with Dalton Shaw, brought him down. I thought he was gone. He's down to the 11-yard line. Nice run that time.
First down, Indians at the Cougar 11.
34-yard gain that time by Gray to start this second half, first play.
Lauren Gant's gone all the way at quarterback. There's a handoff to big John Ed Turpin.
Good.
He's pretty well horse-collared right there.
Yes, Lopez and along with Hester and also Spears were in on that tackle.
Still got a gain of 2 or 3.
Tell you what, the big guy, I've talked about him ever since we've started, but he just impresses you, doesn't he?
Yep.
He just he likes to go up and down the field.
He's been up and down. They've been bringing most of them back, but he's in the fullback position right now. And there's the handoff to him. And he's going to get another gain of about 4 or 5.
Hester that time in on the tackle. Looked like a gain of another 3. Going to bring up a 3rd and 4.
Third down and 4, Indians.
Little misdirection there.
Yep, misdirection that time. Good call, and in for the touchdown is Jay Blansett. Boy, I tell you what, it had me faked out until you said misdirection. Then I saw who had the balls. Boy, he takes that 4th touchdown in. That's Blansett. He's already caught one for a touchdown pass. So nice run that time, 7-yard run. And
10:21 left in this third quarter. That runs the score up to 26-0, and they're going to go for 2 again. There's the quarterback. He's rolling out to the right, but the pass is batted down.
Pass intended for Blansett, and 2-point conversion no good. Well, they start that second half, got a big break on the onside kick, didn't go 10 yards and started at the 43-yard line of Rector and take it right on down the field and score. Big run that time by Gray, 34-yard run. He gets it down to the 11-yard line, and then 3 plays later, Mark Tree takes it in.
You know, Bill, on that onside kickoff, it wasn't disguised very good because they lined up there, and they were lined up for too long for it to be effective.
Yep.
Mark Tree was able to shift over.
Well, the coaching staff for Mark Tree was hollering, and if you notice, they brought their second line up to where everybody'd be close. That way they'd have it 7 guys up front. They had to keep their 3 guys deep because, again, if they lofted it over their head, that ball's live.
Yep. Okay. Hawkins has been doing a lot of kicking tonight.
Yes, he has.
Kick again. He booms one deep to Hester, and he hands it off to Dalton Shaw, and he's a pretty good run back, up to about the 30-yard line.
You know, they use that reverse very well, and it gets everybody lined up, and they're ready to go with it.
So Rector's going to start their first drive of the second half from the 30-yard line.
Okay,
their own 30.
Our spotter on tackles is back now. She's got a soda pop, so she's ready to go. Full house backfill. Shaw has the ball.
Wow, Bill. Mark Tree had penetration. They had the quarterback before he could almost hand the ball off.
Yep. Tackle that time by Hawkins. A gain of 3 on the play.
That was Ivy Hawkins, I guess.
We're having a good time up here with the public address announcer for Rector. Kim's calling one tackle, and he purposely calls somebody else just to aggravate her, I think.
Okay, here's the pitch around the right side. Looked like
a double pitch
option.
Uh-oh. Ball on the ground, and
it looked like
Mark Tree's going to come up with it. That's the second fumble by Rector, and they recovered the first one, but this time they did not, and The ball is down to going to be taken over on the 23-yard line of the Rector Cougars.
You know, I hate to criticize anybody, but that was poor execution on that play.
Well, it typical high school though, Hank. You got to admit. I mean, it was going to be a double lateral, or he was going to keep the ball, and he was out there. It just the ball never got to him.
Never got to him.
Ball pitched back to Gray. He's around the right side. A good hit that time. Good blocking at that. Big John Ed Turpin, boy, he laid one of them out there. Lopez makes the tackle. Gain of, we're going to give him 2 on the play, 2nd and 8. Clock running with 8:45 to go in this third quarter.
There's a handoff to Turpin.
Turpin off the left side and then cuts it back to the right. It's going to be down close to a 1st and 10.
Turpin carries the ball for the Indians.
44 was in on the tackle that time.
Well, that's going to give him a 1st and 10.
That was Haley. 1st and 10, he did get it. I'll tell you what, Turpin's had a good night.
He's had a real good night.
Yes, he has. Boy, he's a strong kid, isn't he?
He's got the ball again. He's plowing right up the middle.
Yep.
He looks like he got 4 or 5 yards then.
1st and 12, Indians at the 12.
You know, if he could have had that 100 yards he had called back, he'd probably have 200 yards rushing now.
Dalton Shaw in on the tackle that time, making an initial hit.
Jay Blancett comes in. He's probably saying, hey, I'm going to be wide open. Just throw the ball to me.
Well, he's been a big part of their offense. Touchdown reception and also a run.
He's a good-sized kid, too.
Yes, he is. He's in motion. Ball pitched back to Gray. It's student body left, and he's going to walk it into the end zone. Gray's going to score with 7:38 to go in the third period. It brings the score to 32-0.
You know, Blancett came in motion there, and he led the blocking, and he got a good block then.
Well, he's a big part of their offense, so we know that. He and Turpin are going to try the point after this time. Nathan Ivey is going to attempt, I believe that's Ivey, isn't it? No, it's not. It's 34. Hawkins.
And he got that one. He drilled that one.
Yep. That was Hawkins that time with the extra point. That's good. With 7:38 to go in this third period, 33-0. Mark Tree over Rector. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back in just a moment.
What if sports were much more than just a game, and there was more at stake than just the score? What if it were possible to see the world impacted for Jesus Christ through the influence of athletes and coaches?
Hi, my name is Bill Ray. I'm the area representative for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes in Southeast Missouri. If you'd like to see athletes and coaches striving to win, doing it God's way, call me at 280-0932 or go to fca.org and put in your zip code. FCA, the heart and soul in sports.
All right, we're back with you. Hawkins set to kick off.
And it's going to be picked up there by Hester again. He's coming
Hester right up
the middle.
Tell you what, nice return at times. He fumbled the ball and then just took it, turned it right up the center and went right on. Gray in on the tackle.
Yeah, sometimes when you get everybody collapsing on you and you can shoot right up the middle, you overrun a lot of those tacklers.
The if you folks were here in the press box with us, you can see what I am tonight. I'm a middleman. I pass papers back and forth between Kim and Hank and the lineup so they'll know who's doing what.
Okay,
And
Rector's
she's
going to
having to
take
spot
over.
for the public address announcer. He's having a hard time with his glasses tonight.
There's Logan. He's back to pass. Oh.
They're going to call that a pass that time, and it goes incomplete as his arm was in forward motion. Logan Buck having a tough time finding time to pass the ball. Hank, as you said, the Mark Tree defense, you said that in the first half, is they're in almost as fast as he can hand it off or set back to pass.
Well, Bill, if you look along that front line, you see some pretty big boys
Yes.
out there.
And they can move.
Yes, they can.
Trap
There's a
play
little
that
inside
time.
reverse, but it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, Dalton that time on a trap. And Turpin in on the tackle.
Well, right now, Mark Tree is sniffing out everything that
Sure.
Rector's trying to do.
A loss of 3. Well, Hank, and you've played sports, and you've played football. I haven't. I'm a spectator of the game and still learning about the game. While we've got a timeout on the field, we're going to continue talking about where I was going at. When you get down, I don't care what it is, you can't get going when you're down, and you try, and sometimes you just try too hard, and things just don't come your way. On the other hand, you know, Mark Tree has got they're just rolling tonight. What they're doing is they're running inside, they're running outside, they're running pass plays. Everything's working for them. The only thing that hasn't worked for them is their penalties, and they've been penalized 4 times, and 2 of those times were touchdowns that were brought back.
You know, you don't know what's in a guy's heart, but right now it just looks like Mark Tree is just, they've got him outmanned. They're just bigger, probably superior athletes.
Well, of course, Mark Tree's right over here, but where we are, and at the press box, and they are pretty good-sized guys. See what Rector does after the timeout. Buck's going to go back in the shotgun. Ball snapped back, pass. Ball intended that time for, and we can't tell who's going to be getting up. Ball intended that time for Shaw. Goes incomplete. Ball slightly underthrown.
And it's going to bring up 4th and 14.
4th and 14. Punt that time by Hester.
High punt. Hang time on that, baby.
The ball's going to be blown dead at the 46-yard line of Mark Tree. We'll do another switch here on the papers.
6:39 left to go in the third quarter. Mark Tree's leading 33-0. And they've got the ball again at their own 46-yard line.
Now, we haven't announced the score a lot tonight. It's not that we don't want to announce the score. Sometimes we just get carried away and forget. So we need to tell our folks what the score of the game is. Our fault.
There's Gant. And there's a handoff to a new running back.
That's Clint Hawkins.
Yeah, Clint, the tight end, is lined up there at the fullback position.
He picks up 12, gets a 1st and 10. Matheny made the tackle that time.
And it didn't take him long to get up ahead of steam.
They're across midfield again and down to the 44-yard line of the Cougars.
Hawkins staying in the backfield now.
Tay Hawkins, big guy too, isn't
Yes,
he?
he is. There's Nathan Ivey on the handoff. That went for basically no gain.
Yeah, he. Matter of fact, he's going to lose a yard on that play, Hank. Bagwell made the tackle that time. Check that. That was Taylor in on the tackle.
Well, I see John Ed Turpin's on the sideline right now.
Well, I'm sure they don't want to take any chances getting him shook up or get him hurt for next week's game.
Looks like he's just taking a big breather.
Yep.
There's another handoff to Hawkins. He breaks a tackle.
He brought two tackles.
That's a great run. That's a great run by that young man.
Hawkins that time is going to pick up 12, going to give him another 1st and 10. He's carried the ball twice for 12 yards. Yeah, Hester in on the tackle that time. And I want to tell you, Hawkins just ran over a couple guys.
I think he's our new Heisman front runner.
Hawkins, a 6'1", 185-pound senior. And he's the place kicker on the team.
Here's Gant to Hawkins one more time. And he rumbles for about 5 yards.
Yep. He's carried 3 times already for 29 yards on this.
Yeah.
Taylor is in on the tackle, and also Hester.
Yeah. Bill, I think that killed his average. He's only averaged about 10 yards a carry now.
Yep.
Okay, there's a handoff to Ivy. And he put the ball on the ground, but I think they got it back. Ivy lost about 3 yards.
He'll bring up a 3rd and 9, loss of 3. 4:20 to go in this 3rd quarter. Mark Tree on top of Rector, 33-0.
Jonathan Tacker split out to the left. There's the option play.
He kept it.
Quarterback keeping it. That's a good run by the. That's a good run by the senior Lauren Gant.
Kobe Wynn that time in on the tackle. Nice gain that time by the quarterback, Logan Gant. See Ramble for 14 yards. Got it down to the 18 now, Hank.
There's a handoff to, what a knifing tackle in there.
Hawkins that time, the ball carrier. Tyler Dalton Shaw that time in on the tackle, number 22.
Yeah, Shaw penetrated, knifed in there, and tackled him where you need to tackle that young man. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. No gain on that play.
That was a good tackle, was it?
Real good tackle.
We had a good angle of that.
Especially when that guy had been rumbling.
Yeah.
So we got split backs here. And there's a handoff.
Hawkins that time with the ball.
He got 3 or 4 yards in.
Tackle by Small. It's going to be a gain of 2. Going to bring up a 3rd and 9.
Well, I smell an option play coming.
Well, I tell you what, if you had Hawkins and Turpin in that backfield, wow. That'd be 2 horses, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it is.
The way Gant runs that option.
No,
Gives it to
straight
Ivy.
hand off to Ivy, and he's going to go in untouched.
Yes. Well, he got tackled, but he dove into the end zone. You know, that Ivy had a -1 up till that run right there, and he goes in from 15 yards out. And I want to tell you, when he got in the open, he was quick.
Yes,
he was quick.
So, with 2:17 to play, they're going to try the extra point. Try to run this up to 40.
That's Hawkins in there again.
He's the kicker. We got a...
We were going to have an offsides that time or against the Rector Cougars.
The holder looked back like, Coach, you want us to go for this one since we're a little closer?
Well, I'm sure they want Hawkins to get some experience in kicking, and I tell you what, there's a lot to this. I mean, the snap has to be back, it has to be a ball put down, and the kicker has to follow through. And so practice
blocking up there.
Yeah.
And he drilled that one through.
Hawkins good on the extra point.
So 2:17 left in the third quarter. Mark Tree's got a 40-0 lead.
Yep. And we're going to take a short break and be back with you in just a moment.
Imagine a future where one company could offer you cable, internet, and phone. Well, with New Wave, you get digital cable with DVR, HD TV, and an interactive guide. Unbelievable speed with high-speed internet. And now, even digital phone service, giving you unlimited calling coast to coast. All from one company. Welcome to the future. Call New Wave Communications now for great installation specials.
Okay, we're back to action here. And Hawkins, a deep
what
driving
a nice kick.
down to about the 10-yard line. Dalton Shaw got it.
Oh, man.
He laid a lick. Well, they laid a lick on each other at the 29-yard line.
Got Tacker in on the tackle that time. Boy, you could hear the pads popping right there.
So that's where Rector's going to take over at their own 29-yard line. This clock is going to continually run unless somebody goes out of bounds or scores. Or call a timeout. Logan Buck's the quarterback. He's gone all the way. He's had a tough night. There's a reverse. Dalton Shaw's got the ball, and he's knocked out of bounds at about the 32, 33-yard line.
Yeah, Ivy ran him out of bounds that time, Hank. Mercy rule in Arkansas, when you get up 35 points, the clock will continually run unless if it's the end of a period or an injured player or a timeout. And that will happen. And even if Rector comes back and scores and cuts it within 35 at Arkansas, they continue to play the mercy rule. So clock is running with 50 seconds.
Fumble
Shaw
snap.
that time fumbled it.
Logan recovered that fumble.
That's the third fumble by Rector, but they've recovered 2 of the 3.
They may get off one more play for this in this third quarter, but they may not. They don't get up there.
Well, they're going to have to or get a penalty because the play clock's down to 5 seconds. There's 10 seconds left on the field clock scoreboard. They called timeout with 1 second to go on the play clock and 2.5 seconds to go in this third quarter. Hank, I'll tell you one thing. Rector has played hard. I mean, let's give the young men credit. They have played hard. They've just got they've got behind a better ball club tonight. Mark Tree comes into this game and just has a game plan, and they stuck with it. They've got bigger players They're faster. But Rector has not quit. I mean, they're
No.
still popping out there.
You know.
That's what impresses me about the Cougars. I mean, they're still popping and hitting, and they haven't given up.
Bill,
You know,
they play real good defense for 2 or 3 downs, and then they make a mistake and give up a big play, and it's been killing them.
yeah, it has. It really has. But I tell you, we've enjoyed ourselves down here. It's been fun here in this broadcast booth tonight. We're sitting here, it's wide open, and everybody's communicating, having fun. Steve's up on top of the roof, and we like that even better.
And we got some comedians in here,
yes,
too.
we do.
Okay, we're back to action.
Buck still got the ball.
He
Good.
completes a pass to Dalton Shaw.
Yeah.
And he's up there for about an 8-yard gain.
Nice pass that time. Good catch and a good
about a
good
6-yard
game.
gain. But that's going to bring up 4th down. And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. With Mark Tree leading 40-0.
Well, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with the 4th quarter in just a moment. How are you doing today?
Doing great, wonderful.
Hello, and welcome to What's Cooking in Our House.
Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Hometown Shorts.
Todd, welcome to the show.
Bill, thank you very much.
Year, this game tournament, so I'm not.
Start the 4th quarter here. In Rector, Arkansas, Rector's behind 40-0.
They've got the ball 4th and 2 at their 36. They're going to have to get up to just over the 38.
Fumble snap, and there's a pitch out, another fumble. And it's a free-for-all out there right now.
Well, the ball's going to be turned over on downs to the Mark III Indians.
Fumble or not.
Well, they've fumbled the ball 4 times now. They've lost 2 and recovered 2.
Looks like Nathan Ivey recovered that fumble for Mark Tree.
Clock will continue to run this 4th period, as we said, toward the end of the 3rd period. Gant still at quarterback. Hawkins and Gray, the running backs.
It looks like they might have taken too much time to try to get that play off. And that's not even going to stop the clock.
No, the only thing that will stop the clock, is my understanding, is a timeout on the field or an injury.
Delay of game against the Indians, a 5-yard penalty. 1st down and 15.
Yeah, they're about set to go. It's 1st and 15. Here's a pitch. And a fumble.
Ball's on the ground. Lopez that time recovers for the Rector Cougars. Well, he sniffed that one out and just jumped right on it, didn't he?
He scooped it right up.
Sure did. And he did the right thing, Hank, by diving on the ball instead of trying to reach down, pick up, and run with it. Yes, that's the thing everybody wants to do, is pick it up and run it in for a touchdown. But Lopez recovers that fumble that time. Ball was pitched back to Addison. I think I said it was Gray in the backfield. It was Addison, and he could not hold on to it and lost control of it. And nice recovery that time by the Rector Cougar, August Lopez.
And they got pretty good field position
They
to start
do.
this drive with at their own 45-yard line. So, see what Logan Buck can do right now. There's a pitch to
Hester.
He gets about 3 yards. And that's going to be about it.
Hester carries the ball for the Cougars.
Who made the tackle, Kim? Tim couldn't see it. Neither could anybody else
So we're
up
going
here.
to call it a host of tacklers.
Yeah, well, it was the entire front line, and they strung that play out. There's a gain of 3. Nice run, though. Parsley coming out to the near side.
Split way out.
Full house backfield. In motion at time was Dalton Shaw.
That's going to cost them 5 yards.
You know, I'm showing that the first penalty on them. On Rector.
I think it is.
Yeah, there's not been many penalties at all. 5 total the entire game. Clock still running with 8 minutes, 10 seconds to go.
I don't know what the deal is, but the clock's still running, but the play clock isn't running. We got official timeout on the field. Okay, we got about 3rd and 12 here for Rector. Seth Parsley split out to the left. Split backs. Buck straight back to pass. He's under a little bit of pressure. He's rolling right. He's under extreme pressure. Now he's tackled at about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
it's going to bring up a 4th down and about 12 yards.
Take that time. They hit helmet for helmet.
Gain of a yard, 4th down, 11 Cougars.
4th and 11. Clock running with 6:35 to go. Homecoming Rector. Hey, Mark Tree brought their band. Their cheerleaders performed. Rector band, Rector cheerleaders performed. We've had crowning of the queens. And there's a timeout on the field with 6:26 to go. We're going to take a break.
Timeout, Cougars.
Hank, we're back with you. And again, Kim Stokes doing our spotting for us tonight. Steve Johnson on camera. Hank Lippert, Bill Hampton bringing you the play-by-play.
Bill, they're going to go for it on 4th and 11. Back past a little slant, falls harmlessly to the ground in front of Seth Parsley. So that's going to turn the ball over, and Mark Tree's going to take over on downs once again. And they're going to have great field position at inside the Rector 45-yard line. Yeah, it's been a long night for the Rector Bobcats.
See who they've got in at quarterback this time.
It's still Gant.
Yep. See that now? See number 12?
He's had a good game. Here's a pitch.
Addison Hawkins, the running backs. Ball pitched back to Addison that time. He's going to be thrown for about a 10-yard loss, Hank.
Yeah, they really sniffed that play out.
Yep. I was going to say, Rector's not quit.
No.
They are just still coming at them. Their defense, like you said, they'll hold them a play or two, and then they get a big gain out of it. And if they can break the big gain and get past them, Mark Tree's speed.
Well, their defense plays better than their offense.
Yes.
Their offense has gotten them in some trouble. That's turnovers that cost them some points.
Right.
Okay, there's a handoff to the big fullback.
Hawkins,
gone. And he's going to ramble. If he doesn't get caught from behind, and he doesn't, he's there you've got a 45-yard run.
Yep. 43-yard looks like. Hawkins, I tell you what, for a big guy can move.
Yes, he can.
He's had gains of 12, 12, 4, no gain, 2, and 43. So you can add that up real quick. That's 45 and 24 and 28. 73 yards on 7 carries. That's a little over 10 yards a carry. Hank.
And I bet big John Ed Turpin saying, hey, how come you guys had penalties when I had them big runs? And
now he's going to try to get the extra point.
So you're going to give this guy 7 points every time he scores.
No good. It kickoff to the right. 3 minutes, 44 seconds to go. 47-0. Mark Tree on top of Rector. We'll be back in just a moment.
Glen St. Ford on Highway 49 North in Paragould is your Ford Mercury dealer. Glen St. in Paragould has great deals every day on all Ford and Mercury vehicles. We also have the best selection of pre-owned vehicles around. Glen St. in Paragould has an outstanding service department with some of the top technicians in the country. We're located on Highway 49 North in Paragould. Glen St. Ford, where our price and friendliness bring you here and our service bring you back.
Well, Hank, I made a mistake there. I thought I saw the ref say the extra point was no good. Instead, it was good. It's 47-0 now, and Rector is Mark Tree has scored on 8 touchdowns tonight.
Well, it's been a long night for Rector.
I said that. That's how about 7 touchdowns? 8 times 6 would be 48. So we knew that was wrong.
Well, we got a new kicker.
Who's going to be kicking off?
Richie Tate. He's a sophomore. He's a quarterback and linebacker.
Well, he's a quarterback. He's a tall one.
Yes, he is. And he got a good foot in that ball. Okay, there's Hester. He's going straight up the middle. And he's down at about the 34-yard line.
Quincy Wilson was in on the tackle that time for Mark Tree. Clock is running with 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. You know, you look at Mark Tree, they don't have a lot of guys on the sidelines.
No, they don't.
They don't have a lot of players to go to.
It looked to me like they might have trouble scrimmaging.
Well, they've got a couple of coaches that are young enough to get out there and mix it up with them, I can tell you that.
They got one big coach that
yes,
looks
they
pretty
do.
young.
Well, they
got a new quarterback in, and we got to look at
delay
the
of
procedure
game
call here.
No, Logan Buck's
No,
still
you're
at quarterback.
Right, he is. I thought someone else was in there.
I got a delay of game that time.
Delay of game against the Cougars. 5-yard penalty. First down, 15 Cougars.
Buck back to pass.
And
Nice
caught
pass
by Shaw. Gain of about 10 yards on that play.
Yep, it's going to bring up a second and 5. It's his second catch tonight.
Gain of 5, second down 5 Cougars. Gain of 10, second down 5.
Hey, we got trips out here on the left.
Ooh.
Another pass by Logan Buck, and that's incomplete.
Ball intended for Hester that time, defending on the play.
He was open early, but by the time the ball got there, it was closed up.
It was Michael Gray. Gray was defending on that one. Go ahead, Hank. I'm sorry.
This game's not long.
Buck back in shotgun formation. Wide receivers left and right. Ball intended for Shaw. Overthrown. Defending on the play that time was Wilson. And
Bill, we're under a minute to play
Dabney.
here, and that clock is ticking off fast.
It is. This possibly could be the last play of the game.
Okay, here's an inside handoff by Buck.
Small that time, the ball carrier.
Small carries the ball for the Cougars.
Coleman in on the tackle.
Coleman on the tackle for the Indians.
Unless there's a timeout, Bill, that's going to be the last play of the game.
Well,
I
that's
don't think
going to
they
be
get
it.
another
Yeah.
play off. Yeah, the teams are going out to midfield to shake hands. And Mark Tree's going to have a big victory here, 47-0.
Final score on this, 47-0. Mark Tree. Mark Tree is going to go to 6-1 on the season, and 3-0 in the conference. Rector is going to go to 1-6 and 0-3 in the conference. Hank, any closing comments?
Well, we saw a high-scoring game, and poor Rector just can't seem to get untracked.
Well, I think, we summed it up, or you summed it up earlier, much more physical ball club, bigger ball club, quicker ball club Mark Tree was tonight over Rector. But I will say this for the Rector Cougars. I didn't see them quit.
Oh,
They kept going. Buck kept throwing the ball and trying to do his, trying to pass the ball. There's no quit in the defense. They kept trying. And it's just it was a long night for the Rector, but it was a great homecoming night. Good crowd tonight. Beautiful weather. Want to thank Kim Stokes for spotting for us on defense tonight. Want to thank Steve Johnson for doing the camera work. Hank, it's been good calling games with you this year. We've had a lot of fun.
I've enjoyed it, Bill.
And we look forward to another game next year. And we'll be showing you Poplar Bluff games throughout the year, Poplar Bluff and who they're playing. And who knows, one of these days we may do another game.
Well, I hope we do, Bill. It's been fun this season.
Yeah. Well, for the White C team, we want to say thank you for watching and hope that you've enjoyed high school football. So long, everybody.